So, it's Friday night and you spent a better part of freshman year locked in your room with your roommate who plays a little too much League of Legends and only communicates with you when he wants to know if your laundry's done. But all that changes tonight, because tonight you're gonna go to your first real college party. Wait, hold the phone. You're not going out looking like that, are you? Ditch the hoodie and the jeans, throw on a Ralph Lauren polo, the larger the logo the better so you're more easily spotted in a crowd, some ridiculously flamboyant shorts, and lastly, some kickin' boat shoes. Perfect. Now everyone's gonna know that your dad's a lawyer and so they won't mess with you. Now that you look the part, you're almost there. But what am I missing, you ask? Why, your squad, of course. Now, that's not mandatory, but it is highly recommended. Rolling with even a group of 1 to 2 friends increases the chances of your night going well dramatically. Allow me to explain. Firstly, having friends automatically makes you seem a bit cooler than you actually are. The pre-gaming for the party is going to be a lot more fun with other people there. Your squad basically will help you in a lot of situations. Get into a fight with a random hobo? Squaw! Get too wasted to walk back home? Squaw! Need someone to look out for the cops while you pee into a bush? Squaw! Now, that being said, your squad would be infinitely better with a girl or two in the mix. They skyrocket the average baseline of cool in your squad. Having them around basically means you can get into parties for free. They can be amazing wingmen. Wing ladies, No, but seriously, having a couple lady friends around is amazing. It allows you to be able to vent out your problems at the end of the night. Like that one girl who talked to you at the party because she thought your hat was Marty McFly, but you get cock-blocked by Chad who says he plays varsity football and can chug a Four Loko in 6 seconds flat. Fucking Chad. Don't be like Chad. So, you got the bases covered, and now it's actually time to find the party, which is surprisingly the easiest part. Literally all you gotta do is walk down any street until you find a house with music blasting from it, a girl passed out on the front lawn, and a couple of frat bros discussing why Trump is the greatest president to have ever lived. You get to the door, but you're greeted with a, "It's far for guys, Brody." You look in your wallet and you see that all you have is $1 and a picture of your high school ex, who you thought was the one, but she ended up breaking up with you because she said it wasn't working out. But you know it's because y'all were going to different colleges and this was the time she had to experiment with her sexuality. But now is not the time to think about that. One way of getting past this situation is by saying you know, insert generic white boy name here, and that he invited you to the party, and pray that that works. Now, if he says that he doesn't know anyone that goes by that name, just keep repeating the same thing over and over, only more aggressive and louder each time, until he thinks you're either mentally insane and lets you in, or calls his brothers to beat you up. But wait. Luckily, you don't even have to do any of that if you followed my advice so far, which you should have been doing, because if you brought some female friends with you, they're gonna let you in, for free. Having a girl with you basically is like having the ring from the Lord of the Rings, one ring to rule them all. You suddenly become invisible and all they can see is the girl. Alright, now you're in. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. You did it. Good job. Wait. You're not done yet. It's time to socialize. Socialize, come on. You then quickly realize that you have no social skills whatsoever and that the last time you were even remotely social was when you played The Sims and had a backyard grill with your neighbor. But it's okay, because you can correct that situation by drowning yourself in copious amounts of watered down beer and jungle juice, which was definitely made by two pledges who weren't exactly the most concerned with sanitary methods of making alcohol. Nothing like some good old liquid courage. But before you can reach the makeshift bar at the end of the frat, you realize you have to navigate your way through murky waters, which involves a lot of kids grinding aggressively, beer pong tables, and bros trying to convince you why you should join their frat because all of them are aerospace engineers and that they get a ton of girls. Alright, now you can easily avoid these guys by saying you're super into dudes, and if that doesn't work, just start talking about your favorite anime fanfiction pairing and watch them slowly fade away into the distance. You're so close, you can almost taste the Pabst Blue Ribbon, but right as you're about to reach the bartender, the DJ plays one of the most lit songs, everyone crowds around you, and you're sucked back into the abyss. Lather, rinse, repeat. Once you finally get some alcohol in your system, you're gonna want to talk to some ladies. Here's a couple tips. Don't move around too much. It makes it harder for girls to notice you when every time they turn around, you're gone and they think that you're a figment of their imagination. If you catch a girl looking at you, it's probably because she thinks you're cute and you should go say hi. Go say hi. Go. Now that that's done, say something else. Comment on her shoes, comment on her dress, comment on the music, just say something, because she's starting to get creeped out, and the fact that the sweat dripping from your forehead has now gone onto your logo and it's making it look like a fat man sitting on a whale isn't helping things. We can work on that some more later. For now, why don't you just go upstairs and try to find your friends? Once you get there, you start to realize that upstairs is a completely different world from the basement. You're greeted by a guy standing in the kitchen nonchalantly cooking ramen noodles, and he asks you if you want some. Walk past this point and you'll come across the hallway, which is going to be filled with a line of girls waiting to use the bathroom, or a stampede of them coming out all at once from using it. Now listen, you're gonna want to stay out of these girls' ways, alright? Trust me, it's nothing but trouble. They really have to pee, they're super drunk, and it's at this point they've come to the startling discovery that they don't need any man to fulfill their dreams. And so you walk into them as like a lamb walking to the slaughterhouse. Once you make your way into the living room, you're gonna come across your average group of burnouts. There's gonna be one guy obliterated on the couch who looks like he's not gonna move from that spot the entire night. And there's a dog that looks like it definitely didn't pay $5 to get in. But you decide this is a pretty chill spot, and so you post up here for a while. Suddenly, you're approached by a white guy with dreads who asks you if you want a special brownie. You ask him how special it is, and he replies with a, "You're being outer space, dead." You say no, but you add it to your bucket list anyway, because hey, it could happen. Now, you've been a law-abiding citizen your entire life. You never so much as even skipped a line at a Wendy's. And so, what's the worst that could happen, right? Turns out, it's everything. Everything could go wrong. Everything starts to spin around you, the walls start closing in on you, and that girl that you were talking to downstairs, she comes upstairs and confesses that she thought you were really stoic for not saying anything, and starts talking about her hiking trip to Mount Kilimanjaro. At this point, however, you think that the words Kilimanjaro don't exist and that she definitely made that up. Either way, you can't handle this conversation right now, so you say you need some air. At least, that's what you think you're saying, but all that comes out is a slurry of words, and you throw up all over her and yourself. The jungle juice betrayed you, and in a last-ditch effort to save whatever amount of self-dignity you have left, you crack a semi-decent pun and start walking away, but not before you throw up and trip all over yourself again. You've lost your phone, you've lost your squad, you've lost your wallet. But what you've gained instead is the knowledge and skills required to do this again, and in probably a better way than this time. If you like that, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be coming out with a new video every week. Check out these 2 videos that I made earlier, and be sure to like my Facebook and Instagram. The links to those are going to be in the description.